This is Shaun Sport in podcast form.
Look, it's taken about 9 months with the for sale sign at the front. And by the way, when we know with property and all kind of businesses in WA, the average is about 12 days to be able to sell something. Perth Glory is almost 9 months to the day that Ross Pellegria, who's he's a property mogul from the East Coast, Victoria, in fact, who's taken over the Perth Glory, and hopeful the Glory will be back to their glory days shortly.
You say 9 months, but they've been trying to flog it off. Tony State's been trying to flog it. Remember, there was that dodgy mob that nearly bought it, and then they did some due diligence and went, we can't sell it to them.
How successful does one need to be classified as a mogul? When do you become when's the tipping point where suddenly you just go from business owner to mogul?
I think you've got to have 100 in your back pocket, I'd say.
Well, 100,000
million?
100 million to be a mogul?
Otherwise, you're a property developer at 50 million or something, aren't you?
All right, so a property developer at 50 million, a mogul at 100 million.
Yeah, I'd say so, yeah.
At 75, you're a successful businessman.
So that goes across all businesses because there's moguls in each business.
Yeah, that is absolutely true, Nathan. I'm going to say 100% yes.
With all authority.
Okay, so what we're doing now from here on in, it's a flat line of 100 million.
Yeah,
and then you're a mogul.
Before that, you're just doing quite well.
Yeah, you're doing well. You're doing well. And he's doing particularly well. I always wonder.
What did he pay?
I don't know.
Okay.
Mate, I'm guessing it's in the low millions.
You're making a lot of guesses.
Yeah, I am making a lot of guesses.
Stop guessing. Just say for certain.
Okay.
It was what?
4 million? Here's the thing with that $4 million. You own a sporting team, Australian sporting team, no matter what. You own an Australian sporting team. You've got to write off money as a business owner. Yeah. You've got to be writing off money left, right and centre.
But also,
that is the biggest free kick in the world. Why wouldn't you buy an Australian sporting team?
Do you think it's about 4 million? Is that all?
Yeah, I don't think it's much.
So if it's 4 million,
there's ongoing concerns.
Really, can I be honest? That's, in today's current market, that's 4 houses.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be able to buy a sports team with the same money you buy 4 houses with.
Yeah. And we talked about the Kansas City Chiefs the other week.
Yeah.
They're over $1 billion, right?
Yeah.
That's heaps of houses.
That's all the houses. That's all the houses.
Point.
Natalie's just doing some homework, checking my figures. But
why?
This is what I don't get. If you are a sports lover, and Ross clearly is, and there's a fair few of them around, and you've got all the money in the world, why wouldn't you just buy one of these teams just for shits and giggles?
Well, and Tony Sage talked about it when he first bought it, that the prestige in other countries, when you can say, I own the Perth Glory, is where it gets you in on deals. Like it's one of those things that buys you kudos with potential customers. Yeah.
One of the dads at Sonny's school, he owns the Perth Heat.
Yeah, right.
Does he?
I'm not sure if it's quite up in that level, but it's still a sporting organisation, and they're very, very
successful. How many houses did he pay with that with?
I don't know. Maybe a flat.
Like a duplex?
Possibly.
A duplex.
And where was it? Where's the duplex?
The duplex is in Spearwood.
Is it Gosnells or is it Adderale? Is it different?
Yeah, there is a difference. Okay, moving on. We promised equestrian, and you guys are across this as well. So Shane Rose is a 3-time Olympian. He went to a fancy dress ride the other day, and it was just over the weekend, where he... It was fancy dress, so he decided that he would turn up in a bore-out outfit and ride the horse.
Well, he had 3 costumes.
Three different costumes, sorry.
Yeah, he had a gorilla suit, a Duffman beer suit, and then the G-string bore-out thing. I've seen it. People are having a giggle. It was one woman, Shaun. One woman, and she didn't even complain. She just said that it was potentially problematic.
So Equestrian Australia are looking into it. They're going to do an investigation, and he could be stood down as what... At the end of the day, it could be something that what they're saying is cost him a spot in the Olympics. That's not going to happen. That's just the nth degree, right? But one person, and it
wasn't an official complaint. The only person that the only complaint anyone should listen to is that of the horse.
That's true.
Because what that horse went through with that ball on his back riding up and down.
I wouldn't have thought it'd be a comfortable garment to be horse riding in. You know what I mean? There's nothing good about that.
Absolutely. That's a bit ordinary. You know, he's done a great deal for Australia already, being a 3-time Olympian.
I know, and they were like, his position at the Olympics is under threat. It's like, it's not. It's not. They're just a bit of a beat up, isn't it?
I wore the Borat for my
But also, don't wear the Borat thing.
Got me ass whipped that hard because you just bare ass cheeks the whole way through.
Either you've put one on or you haven't. I've never put one on because I don't want my eyes to know what that is.
Harry, have you put one on?
Harry
you
would
look
have.
like you
I don't think so.
Harry would have one in every colour.
Sam, have you put one on? No, you're the only one.
Oh, it's a
So
bit.
either you have or you haven't.
Yeah, you got to go with it.
Shaun, it's a
But
bit
it's
inappropriate, isn't it, mate?
It is a bit inappropriate.
I was hoping I was going to be suspended from Nova.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
The UFC was on yesterday, and Alexander Volkanovski, Australian, who we've had in here, Alexander the Great, he fought here,
know.
obviously.
I wore his belt.
Yes.
Lucky
He was
I
such
did.
a lovely guy. He was a really nice,
Thank you.
well-rounded human being.
He's one of those people who, of course, does something really scary and terrifying, for a living, and then they're sweet and gentle when you meet them.
Yeah, most
which
definitely.
Is fantastic.
He was too sweet and gentle yesterday in the ring, Nate.
Oh, no.
So he was fighting a guy called Ilia Topuria, who is a Spaniard, and Ilia hasn't lost a fight in the UFC. In fact, he's 15-0, and he's younger. He's 27 years of age versus the Volk's about 35 at the moment. When they did their press conferences to start off with a couple of days ago, it was all about Volk being this old guy. So he embraced it. He wore the old glasses, which were down to on his nose.
35,
Yeah, he had a cardigan on, and he was just going with it.
That's funny.
The other guy was breathing fire.
Okay.
You could see that he was breathing fire.
that
Now,
shouldn't be
sometimes
allowed.
that could be all just huff and puff, but when he got into the ring, the younger guy was stalked him around the octagon yesterday, and you just sensed, I don't know if one person's there to really dominate the other, and the other one's just kind of, is he in the right frame of mind? And I'm talking about Alexander.
Right. So because there was a young guy after him.
Yeah.
No, but also because he was having a bit of a laugh about it at the weigh-in and that
know.
kind of thing. Like,
Yeah.
so, yeah.
Look, I mean, that's a healthy way to look at competition, but I don't know if that distinguishes the fire that you need to be able to win.
No, absolutely not.
How
you're
did he
right.
go?
He got knocked out in the second round.
Well, then that's the answer.
And it went in a flash because they're just exchanging blows and they're working each other out. Next thing you know, Volk's completely out. The referee jumps in, which I do like about the sport. When someone's gone down, the referee just jumps in full
Yeah, that's
body.
nice of them. Yeah.
And he was down for a long time. This young guy, 27 years of age, he's Spanish, and he can go on to have an amazing career. But yeah, Volk, after the match, he was, trying to get his thoughts together, number one, but he thought at the time he was just working on getting in there to create the right move himself.
I was going to start working everything, and he got me. So credit to him. Obviously, he's a hard hitter. We knew that going in. He wasn't meant to land like that, but he did. So credit to him. I've been champ in this featherweight division a long time. He keeps mentioning Spain. Maybe we do a rematch over there in Spain.
Do you want a rematch?
This is the thing, though, and like you said, the other guy was just gunning straight to the point.
Yeah, he was.
And
It's Amy's sneezing in the background. Is everything okay, Amy?
sometimes you just doesn't a sneeze feel amazing?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that didn't know. That hurt.
because you're
Just trying to
stifle
I'm
it.
sorry.
Once my
Apologies,
my
listeners.
mum had a sneezing fit, and she didn't see through red light traffic, and then the cops pulled her over, and then they said, I said, what was that for? And Mum goes, I was sneezing, and they went, okay, on your way. Yeah.
That's not fair. Remember I told the cops about that time I had to get a hot chicken? That's why I answered the phone from Megan, and they still gave me points.
Yeah.
What? But you had to get the chicken home hot.
Sorry, you think they're the same thing?
But it is though because
And it's
She had
voluntary
an
thing of
excuse.
your body.
She had an excuse.
Yeah.
But
she
also,
got it for free.
put your phone through your car.
No, this
this
is years
back
ago.
in the day.
When most cars didn't have
Well,
that.
no.
My
Your
phone's ringing
car
non-stop.
did have it, Shaun, because my car had it. My car was 2006. And you were driving a Prado back at that time, which was a lot more. Yours had USB points.
Yeah, but it was Megan's car.
Oh, right.
So my phone wasn't synced.
Of course you couldn't.
Hot chicken, mate.
Well, that's it. You did say you're bringing your wife home a hot chicken, not a warm chicken. So I'm with you with that.
Finally, I just want to mention the Perth Wildcats who go into this finals campaign losing 4 of their last 6 games. They lost to the Jack Jumpers on Saturday afternoon. Bryce Cotton wasn't playing. Yeah, no worries. But
They
the
rested
2 days
him,
before,
yeah.
2 days before on the Thursday night when they got beaten by Illawarra for the third time this
That's
season,
been their bogey team this year.
they go into this finals campaign having probably about a week and a half off. By the way, Bryce is going to win the best player tonight. He's paying $1.02 on Sportsbet
If
or
he
something.
doesn't win, that's an
$2.
absolute rort.
But the Wildcats have to come up. Either it's going to be Illawarra or the Jack Jumpers because they play
So
each
one
other
of those two, yeah.
in the elimination to be able to play a semi against the Wildcats. So 2 teams have beaten them, Nathan, in the last month and beaten them clearly.
But if
So
they lulled them into a false sense of security.
Wow.
I'm not sure if you can just turn yourself on and off.
Jordan Usher got engaged, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Yeah.
Yes, congratulations, Jordan.
Him and
Nearly
the
had a
Prime
big
Minister.
dunk on the weekend.
Yeah. Nearly had a big
Nearly.
dunk. So close.
Shaun Sport is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.